Hello friends, I am Dr. Prashant Sharma and you are watching Medicos Hub. This is a series of lectures on complement system and I am going to discuss the classical pathway in this video. There are basically three types of pathways, that is classical pathway, alternative pathway and the lectin pathway, which is also known as mannose binding lectin pathway. All these pathways will proceed under four steps. First one is initiation of pathway, second one is formation of C3 convertase, third step is formation of C5 convertase, and fourth step is formation of membrane attack complex. All the three pathways basically differ in first two steps and they work very closely in step 3 and step 4. That is, they differ in step 1 and 2 and these are similar in action in step 3 and step 4. So first of all, we'll discuss the classical pathway. It starts with C1, that is complement 1. I am drawing the C1. This is C1 and it is having three major components. This one is C1Q. These are two molecules of C1R and these are two molecules of C1S. Now, these are antibodies. This is the crystallizable fragment of antibodies, that is FC. And these antibodies are bound to the antigens on the microbial surface like bacteria. So this is basically C1, which can be represented as C1Q R2 S2. The C1Q is having sites of attachment on FC fragment. So this is basically FC portion of antibody and these are antigens on surface. So this is basically antigen antibody complex. So this classical pathway is initiated when C1Q binds with the FC fragment when antigen antibody complex is formed. Because of this, conformational change occurs in C1Q. This leads to activation of two molecules of C1R. C1R is basically serine protease. And when this C1R is activated, it will cleave the C1S and two molecules of C1S will be cleaved, which are another serine proteases. So finally, what is going to happen, that is C R2 C1 R2 S2 complex is formed. This C1 R2 complex will result in lysis of C4 into C4A and C4B, and then it will result in lysis of C2 into C2B and C2A, and these will combine to form C4B2A, that is known as C3 convertase. This is C3 convertase. Now this C3 convertase will result in formation of C5 convertase. How? It is C3 convertase, so it will convert the C3, that is complement 3, into C3A, that will be released, and C3B. So this C4B2A complex with C3B will form C4B 2A 3B complex, and this is known as C5 convertase. Once C5 convertase is formed, it will result in formation of membrane attack complex. How it will work? This is C5 convertase, so it will convert C5 into C5A and C5B. Let it be C5B. Once C5B is formed, it will come closer to the membrane, and this is C5B, and it will recruit. Once C5B is formed, it will come closer to the membrane and will recruit 6, then 7, then 8, and many molecules of 9. And a hole is created in the membrane which will result in lysis of cell. These are molecules of 9. So this is known as membrane attack complex. So we'll say that C5B will recruit 6, 7, 8 and many 9 molecules to form membrane attack complex, and this membrane attack complex can be represented as C5B 6, 7, 8 and 9. So this is the classical pathway of complement system. In next video, we will discuss the alternative pathway. Hit the like button, share and subscribe our channel to get the latest updates and notifications.